Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. This is it. This is it. This is the day, the big announcement. I want to talk about that a little bit here. So, yeah, it's Thursday, August 27th, 2020. So, before I get to the Fed real quick, let's cover breaking news. We just found out that yet again, it just doesn't stop. Another over 1 million people applied for initial jobless benefits. This really gets under my skin a little bit. It really does, because the narrative right now by some is that we are in some kind of a recovery. We are in free fall. And I really feel that people are getting sick of the lies. It's time for some truth. We need someone really to I don't know, admit things to not be as great as they're trying to make it seem. It's like they're making fun of people here. People in this country are suffering on a grand scale, it literally a grand scale. But the narrative will be maintained, the lies, the propaganda, the misinformation, just like I've explained to you. They will get bigger. The lies will get bigger. And they're going to tell you with a straight face what they know to not be true. It's frightening, but that's the current state of America. But again, what would you expect in a new world order, I suppose? All right, so look, so we understand again, a terrible news for people, and my heart goes out to people. It really does. I care. I really do care. Okay, so again, big day with this Federal Reserve, big announcement today. So what's going to happen here? So here's the rumor, and I don't know if it's going to be a sell the news. So the rumor is this. The Federal Reserve is about to raise its inflation target. And as a matter of fact, from what I understand, they're not even going to have an inflation target. We've been hearing about a 2% target for the longest time. And the Federal Reserve is trying to explain that they can't hit it. Meanwhile, look at what's going on around you. Prices of everything are inflating. It's not just the stock market that's inflating. It's not just the price of food that's inflating. You got housing exploding. Metals going up, cryptos. Everything's inflating. But no, the Fed wants to make your life harder. Look, personally, and I said this yesterday, I put this out in a post. The greatest destructive force on earth today is the Federal Reserve. In 1913, the Federal Reserve had one goal. To, at one point in the future, become the lender and buyer of last resort. So they can own the world. That is what's happening today. And let me let you in on a secret in case you're new here. Presidents, kings, queens, monarchs, and even dictators are puppets to their central bank. That's the way it works. That is it, people. And we lose. We lose. You want me to prove that to you? The middle class is being exterminated here in the United States and around the world. The manifestation of some kind of a new, twisted, feudal system. We're here now. Okay, but no, we're in a recovery. You gotta be kidding me. What? People can't be buying this. I don't care what side of the aisle you are on. There is no way you are buying that we are in a recovery and we just lost over 1 million people just made their way over to the unemployment line. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. This environment, people, is like unlike any other. And the lies and the propaganda, you can expect them to take off. And now going back here to the Fed, the lies and propaganda from the Fed are going to get even worse too. They're going to try to sell people that, again, they got to create inflation because there is none. And you got to be insane. I mean, look, like I said, we shop. We look around you. Prices of everything are inflating. Inflating. Show me where things are deflating. You can't make this stuff up. What is deflating is the dollar value. And I told you yesterday, the Dixie, the dollar index, it's in free fall. In free fall. And it's going to continue that way until they're finished with this dollar in its current form, and they're going to issue in a new dollar. Look, it's a no-brainer. We all know this, and they're telling us this is what's going to happen here. The Federal Reserve themselves. But no, there are some that are living in some kind of other delusion, and that's fine. Again, some people just can't snap out of it. It's just the way it is for whatever reason. It's a natural selection, like I've explained to you. Some people can see a little further down the road than most. And if you're one of those, consider yourself very, very lucky. The dumbing down of society today is absolutely complete. Okay, so as I am doing this video blog, stocks don't start trading for about half an hour. Stock futures are pointing towards a slightly lower open. Everything's under pressure right now. Crypto, gold, silver, crude oil. The dollar is about flat, slightly in the positive right now. Last time I looked at it, it could change. And we got the 10-year yield here. It's kind of hovering in this range here, 0.67. Watch today. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little assignment today. Watch the 10-year yield after whatever comes out of Yellowstane's pie hole. And you can see that. Just go to my website, traderschoice.net. On the top of the second page, there is a link to a live feed of the 10-year yield. You're going to know where the stock market's going to go after the announcement by looking at the 10-year yield. Now, I expect some volatility here. Whenever the Fed makes a big announcement, the market, there's a lot of portfolio readjustment here that goes on. So you would expect to see stocks, move around a bit. And again, no matter what, let's say, for example, okay, that the stock market falls today, because I have no idea what's going to happen today. No idea at all. Let's say stocks fall today after the announcement. Once the market digests and understands that the Fed is going to inflate, there's something else that's inflating, okay, on an epic scale, moving forward like we have never seen. This is what they're going to do, and it's all the other world central banks all doing the same thing at the same time, because this is a global takeover of the world central banks. Again, since 1913, this has been the Fed's goal. And the Fed and all these other central banks are run by the same entities. Why do you think there's central banks all over the world? All right, they have a stranglehold on us. They have a boot on our throat, and they're going to push it harder. This is why, again, I've been explaining to you, if you're a member of the middle class, you're done. You're absolutely done. And I feel bad for you. I really do. I don't know what else to say about that. All right, look, so you know what to look for today? Again, the 10-year yield. Look at the dollar, too. Again, on my website here, traderschoice.net, on the top of the second page, I got the dollar index, or the Dixie, and right next to that, the 10-year yield. This is what you want to pay attention to, big time, after whatever comes out of Yellowstane's pie hole. And this will give you a clue as to what's going to happen to assets across the board. That's really the truth. Is it going to be more risk on, risk off, more money printing? Of course it's going to be. Again, if the Fed wants to hit their inflation target, but you see the lie, very simply, is they've killed the global economy via the scamdemic. Okay? By doing that, they shut off the velocity of money, or the rate at which cash moves through an economy. And without that rate moving up, they have carte blanche. They could print anything they want out of thin air to finish their final solution, buy everything, with almost a no chance of hyperinflation, okay, which, again, they're going to create a crisis of the currency at one point. They will do it so they can issue in their new dollar, okay? They're going to sell it to people in that way. Create a problem. The people are going to scream, oh, help us all. Guess what, everyone? We have a solution for you. This is it. That's how it always plays out. It's not going to change. I'm going to tell you something else before I let you go. Kind of a long video. Wall Street will not lose. You will. More than likely, that's the way it's going to. Unless, of course, you're stacking. Unless, of course, you're holding a cryptocurrency, unless of course you're on the right side of this market. And that's what I'm trying to do for every single one of you. You know, look at the trolls yesterday putting me down. Look at Greg. Greg's touting his record with the stock market. You know what? My record is impeccable. If you can't handle it, that's fine. But I give this information to you for free. Every single thing that I do, all my trades, all of them, you can get in on them. Again, a link in the description of this video right to my newsletter. It's free, 100% free. So for those people out here that are calling me out and saying, look at Greg, I hope he loses. What are these imbeciles, stupid? I guess an imbecile is stupid. I'm trying to give them this stuff for free so they can beat this market. I refuse to let you lose, which means I'm not losing either. We're all going to win in this thing. And we are caught in some kind of a thing going on here. And they're trying to kill us all. I mean, literally kill us. All right, I'm out here. You know what to do. Watch that 10-year yield. Watch the dollar index today. Link down here to my website. Top of the page. Dixie, dollar index. Is it red? Is it green? 10-year yield. Is it dropping? Is it gaining? Live feed there. All right, I'm out of here. See you later.